Hey guys, it's Minnowmize and welcome back to the Rimworld Jungle Book sort of crossover thing that we're doing here. We've got Ammon, Mowgli and Stinkbug. They're all in bed. They'll all be awake soon, apart from Mowgli, because Mowgli's got sleeping sickness. So I've been looking at this and I've been sort of trying to debate whether or not he's actually going to be cured from this. I think if we've got herbal medicine, I did have a look on the wiki and stuff, and I think if we've got herbal medicine and somebody with a doctrine skill of 3, which I think, yeah, Stinkbug is exactly 3, then we should be able to cure him. If not, I'm going to see if Mowgli can sort of self-tend, but I'm not too sure he's going to be able to self-tend his illnesses and stuff. We'll have a look though and sort of see what we can do. We had I forgot about this. We had caves behind us, didn't we? We've managed to sort of solve them and sort them out. No more bugs in there. Right, Bagheera and Baloo are sorted. We have a Boomalope, and we also have a couple of wild boar as well. Not so much food at the moment, but that's another thing to... Bagheera's eating the vegetables. Bagheera, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so we've grown to smoke leaf as well. Smoke leaf is actually ready to harvest right now, so we can probably sort of make some smoke leaf joints. If we do this, and we'll just go, do you know what, we'll do it forever. And that can be like a secondary thing that we do. We'll remove that actually, that's going to be our primary operation on the production crafting spot actually. Crafting spot is what its name is. Right, we need to research stone cutting at some point, just so we can sort of get out of this little thing that we find ourselves in. Might need to make like a just like a little tiny, maybe just like a little tiny sort of stockpile zone, just for some food, just in here. And then that way, right, clear all. We'll just do it for meals. So meals and preferred, and that way meals won't be left out here. And as you can see, they're dragged in. And the only things that can eat them would be Bagheera, Baloo, and then all of the guys that we have. Mowgli, how long was it until you need to be treated? 22 hours. Does it say what your... It doesn't. Right, research finished, basic prosthetics. Right, here we go. New technology level. That's the one. Right, so congratulations. A researcher just finished a research project which made your tribe smarter. The new tech level is medieval. So, that is a piece of good news. So now smithing and stuff like that is on our agenda. I think electricity before was like 3,600, I think. We've got a raid, a group of tribespeople from the Grey Tree Amalgamation. There's one of them, his name is Busto, he's attacking immediately. Character-wise, he's incapable of social. Right. Let's go like this, let's get all of these guys out here. Even you as well, Mowgli. Right. Okay, release the animals. Right, what we're going to do, we're just going to sort of kite them around. And hopefully the animals are able to get involved. Right, melee attack, bam, Mowgli. Not you, you can go back to being in bed. Right. Ammon, capture Busto. And just sort of keep Busto just in the little pit room. He can stay in there. He's been a bad boy. I think he's got a beard. I'm going to hedge my bets that he's a bad boy. Right, Mowgli, like, come on, mate. Seriously, rest until healed. You're ill. You do not need to be playing Hoopstone. Bagheera got beaten up a little bit. Only bruises though. Nothing too bad. Nothing bad at all. We do need some food. We definitely need some food. So what we can get is Ammon will never do plant cutting. Stinkbug will never do plant cutting either. This is where we need Mowgli. Right. Just go ahead and cut all these, Mowgli, and then you can go back to bed. It'll just save us from starvation. There we are. Fantastic. Got all of the fruit now. Oh, cargo pods. What have we got? Are they close? They're pretty close. Some red fox skin. We'll unforbid that. And then our guys can pick it all up and then make something pretty out of it. Right, research. We do need a research project. Right, rest until healed, Mowgli. What have I told you? We don't want you to die, but it's looking like you might. Hold on. Why was the chinchilla mad? Stinkbug has he's been scratched by a chinchilla on his right hand and his right middle finger. Right, Ammon, you can't do doctoring. Stinkbug, you are going to have to self-tend. Prioritise tending to Stinkbug. There we go. Brilliant. Right, 42% that was. Oh, you're taking some food to Busto. Busto. What can we do with you? Can we harvest your... If we harvest your right ear... Because I think that was the one that Baloo needed. Even though I know I'm 100%... I'm like 99.9% that we cannot put a human ear on Baloo. We'll harvest left lung. And then we'll release after that. And at least that way we've got some sort of like items ready to sort of trade away for some medicine as and when we need it. Right, how close are you? Need it tending in 11 hours. So we're 6% away. 6% away from sort of catching up. But I'm still not entirely sure that we're going to be able to catch up. Oh, a big slurp of coffee. You guys know that I love my coffee. Right, disease infection. Busto has gotten sick from infection. Not too worried. Busto isn't really a priority right now. Bagheera's fully healed, so that's cool. We've got what? We've got 12 herbal medicine. Probably need to save those. What we're going to do, actually, we're not going to operate on Busto because that will use our herbal medicine. We're going to go no medical care. And we're just literally just going to release. We'll go release. I was thinking about maybe putting a peg leg on him, but I think you need herbal medicine for that as well. So yeah, probably not an option. Want to save as much as we can for Mowgli. Right, Mowgli is asleep. He's going to need tending in 3 hours, roughly. So what we'll do, there's one colonist idle. We still need to get a research project. So if we go... Should we go... We can go composting, simple cultivation. Make a little bit sort of better soil. We can do that. Right. Right, we have to research that. I think, if I remember rightly, there was something bugged and underneath there. So I don't know exactly what... Ammon is researching composting. Never mind. Right, let's keep an eye on Mowgli. We'll need tending in 1.5 hours. Right, like I say, I don't think he's going to be able to self-tend, but we'll see. Mental break, berserk. Busto the loner has gone berserk. So would I, in that little tiny room up there. Mowgli. Can you prioritise tending to Mowgli? Here we are. Right. Let's have a look and see sort of what sort of skill he does it at. Quality 29%. And then relaxing socially, but just rest until healed. Right, and then we'll see how we get on with that. So we're only 5% away now. We may actually catch up yet. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Right, research finished composting. And let's go... Right, simple cultivation. Then we'll go... Do you know what? We will go electricity after that. We'll go cultivation first, and then we'll go electricity. Even though it might take us a little bit longer to do, we'll still do it. Because then that way, like at least like that way, we can sort of start building freezers and stuff. We do need to do stone cutting too. So stone cutting's only 300. So what we can do, right? We'll do cultivation, stone cutting, and then we'll do electricity as number 3. Stone cutting's only, it doesn't really cost too much to do. Prisoner Busto is escaping. Well, we're going to release him anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about that. Fair play, mate. You go ahead and escape. That's cool. Right, chem fuel. Chem fuel is totally lethal. If you leave it lying around, if anything explodes on it, or if anything sets it on fire, it explodes. So, yeah. A little bit lethal. So, yeah, we're definitely 5% away. I know we were sort of like 7 or 8% at one point, I think. Right, Ammon's happy now he's got his research project. It's what we want to do also. Just get some kind of lighting in there. Go torch lamp. We'll do that. Ammon and Stinkbug, where are you guys? What are you... Right, Ammon's obviously researching. Stinkbug was... I think he was just down here somewhere. I don't even think Stinkbug knows what Stinkbug's doing. Right, he's got a recurve bow. I think everyone has a recurve bow, actually. Yeah, they do. Shoddy, awful, and awful. I think that lies with Mowgli, because I think Mowgli was our crafter. Right, what have we got food-wise? We have a little tiny bit of meat there, only a very, very tiny bit. We also have some grilled vegetables, which are made out of peaches and oranges. We're waiting for our next sort of batch of rice and that to come in. Okay. Right, we have a little bit of mining to do. We've got what? We've got 241 steel there. We've got a few components, but we also have, don't forget, we have these, the ship chunks just there that we can sort of deconstruct and sort of take the pieces apart. Get some more components and a little bit of steel and stuff that way. Don't want to touch it just yet though. What I'm thinking about doing, maybe, is coming across here with a wall. Once we've done stone cutting, obviously. So coming across there, then across here, possibly, down here, and sort of just down in here somewhere. Like that. What we could do also, we could possibly force the raiders through this cave. Through like this little cave system. Could do. It might work. We'll have to see. Or I might block off here and in here, and then force them through this bit here. I'll have to give it a little bit of a look at in future. Oh, right. Simple cultivation is done, which means we can now make some better soil. I think. What's under floors? We can make tilled soil, which grows crops 110% faster than on unfertilized soil. So to do that, we need to make fertilizer, which I believe is done by... Is it compost? Is it compost? No, it's fertilizer. Right, I think you make compost at this thing here. And then I think fertilizers may be made at the drug production lab, I think. I'll look at it a little bit later and see. It's not massively essential. Mad animals, monkey. Right. There are some mad monkeys around. What we probably want to do is get people inside. I'm gonna check on you again just quickly. Oh, you're 6 away at the moment. Right. Okay, animals. We're going to go animals. We're going to just make sure everybody is on Stinkbug just for the minute. Just because I don't want to... I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to get Mowgli out of bed. Oh, shit. Right, okay. That obviously wasn't great. The boomlope's dead. What did it do? A heart. Oh, wow. Ammon's recurve bow arrow pierced the boomlope's heart with artistry. It wasn't really with artistry because... yeah. Right, all the hill routes getting destroyed anyway. So what we probably want to do is just get these guys up here. Right, can we just ignore the threats? Can we, like, if we go... yeah, we're going to need to ignore the threat, I think. You ignore the threat as well. And then just get these guys in on firefighting. Maybe not. Right, just come over here. Come over here. Let everything burn. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. Right. Done, sorted. There may be a couple more mad monkeys around. Okay, it's raining. Fantastic. Exactly what we wanted. Thank you, Rain. Refugee chased at Rainforest Haven. A medieval farm oaf named Ella the Law Ragu calls you from nearby. She's been chased by pirates from the emotionless pigs. She begs for safety. I think this one we can probably do. I think we'll be able to do this one purely because, like medieval farm oaf, if I remember rightly, they are more interested in growing. I think the only thing that they can't do, I'm pretty sure that the only thing they can't do is intellectual, which I don't mind because that's what we've got Ammon for. So if we offer safety, let's have a look. The law. Incapable of intellectual, so definitely that's cool. Passion for shooting and melee, passion for growing, cooking, artistic and crafting. So she's coming along and she's going to beat the fire out. I love the nickname, by the way, the law. Right, it is raining, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll get you with a short bow. Right, yeah, you're equipping the short bow. There is a raid now. Hopefully not too many people. There's four. There's 4 of them. So, I mean, we may well be able to take these guys out, hopefully. Yeah, Baloo's fully healed. Bagheera, what are you all about? Right, let's just prioritise. Yeah, I think Stinkbug's tending to you. Right, the law. Let's get you. Ammon, you as well. And Mowgli, we also want you ready to go. Mowgli. Right, okay. Right, let's get all of you behind here. And then if we go release animals. And then hopefully... right, Ammon up here, mate. I think we only need to take out like 2 of them. Like 1 more, maybe. Okay. Fantastic. Right, Baloo and Bagheera are going after the final one. Or the second to last one. Right. Bagheera. How badly injured are you? You are quite badly injured. Stinkbug, you are pretty injured as well. We're going to go as medical for this. Right, Stinkbug, get yourself in and resting. Mowgli, get yourself in and resting as well. The law, if you can just, you are not assigned to doctoring. So let's assign you to doctoring quickly. Alright, so if you're already doctoring Stinkbug, that's cool. Ammon, you cannot do caring, can you? So we're down to Mowgli. If you can prioritise tending to Bagheera quickly. We're going to have no... I'm pretty sure we're going to have no stuff now for your sleeping sickness. Right, the law, just prioritise tending to the wild boar. Stinkbug, you are now fully patched up. Right, Mowgli. Right, come over here. No, right. Come over here. Right, let's prioritise tending to Mowgli. Mowgli. Right, good. And then Baloo, you are going to need to be tended to as well. So as soon as we've got this, boar patched up. Right, the law, if you can come and tend to Baloo for me. Then that way, hopefully, we won't lose Baloo, we won't lose Bagheera. And this boar, I don't know if we're going to be able to save the pregnancy, but hopefully. We'll have to see. Disease infection. Stinkbug has gotten sick. Right. So who is our best doctor? Medicine 7. Right, Mowgli, just prioritise tending to Stinkbug for me. We're going to have to use one of these, but it's fine. I don't mind that at all. Right, 36%. Right, we should. I think that Stinkbug will get healed. We do have a butcher table as well, so we're going to have to chop up the boomalope at some point. Right, okie dokie. I think that's as good a place as any to leave it. Thank you guys once again for joining us. Thank you again for watching. If you can, please leave a like on the video, comment if you so wish, and if you can subscribe to the channel as well, or I'll bite your face off. Alright, we'll catch up with you later. Ciao for now.